87.3. Well, let's not cry about it. Let's see if we can do some weights. Right. A little bit of a late start. But still before work. Let's try and get this done. Alright, starting with the sausage sandwich. Alright, just a quick update, because I haven't been doing it for every item of food I've had like I said I was going to. So sausage sandwich, 350, pasta bake, 170. I've had a banana today, so around about 90, it was a large banana, and I've just had a skinny whip, which was 100. Coming up next, I do have some soup, which is 181, and some oats a little bit. Well, after that, probably for the second break, which is 250. And then tonight we're having some gammon dinner, but I'll have to see sort of what the nutrition for that's going to be when I've got the ingredients together. And possibility of a protein shake later as well. Alright, so I'm finally on my lunch, so I'm going to do a bit of multitasking again. I'm on the exercise bike down here. I've got my finger exercise stuff here. Got my mobile phone to keep on track of time. I'm going to do some Duolingo. Got my lunch, which is... decided to go for the porridge oats instead, because the soup's nice and quick and I'll have that up for my next break. And I don't want to spend too long cooking today, because I don't like eating too late in the day. If I can get maybe my dinner down for around 6 o'clock-ish, that's ideal. So to save time on food prep, I'm going to peel some potatoes while I'm cycling as well. Yeah, well, I got a lot of makeup for, so let's go. Alright, this is my dinner, just gammon, some vegetables. Yeah, about 502 calories. Just been doing some steps. Stopped to have this because it's just been cooked, and then I will continue steps. Alright, so this is me done for the day. I did all my exercise earlier, and I'm not going to be eating anything else to the right now, so yeah, there's nothing really much else to add to the food. After my dinner, all I had was a protein shake, and I used half the milk as usual, just sort of supplemented with water, and it brings my total calories for the day to about 1900, so yeah, still sort of on target. After a little over a bad week in terms of food and exercise, it's kind of curious to see what the scales might be like in the morning, but I don't feel too hungry, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I've got the space ready for the exercise tomorrow, and then just, yeah, all that to start in the morning. Fun. Alright, 86 kilos. It's down from 1.3 kilos yesterday. It's amazing what a day of not being a lazy slob can do, so yeah, let's keep this up. And apparently tomorrow is something called Mountain Day in Japan. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to look that up. Sausage sandwich, 350. Oh, I'm on my first break. I've done most of the bodyweight stuff already. I've just got to do like fingers, push-ups, squats, and then usual cardio and steps. I've just had a pasta bake, which was 170, and I've had 2 of those skinny cookies, so together they come to 100. I'm now going to do some of my push-ups and try and get some of them done, then I'll finish off what I can over lunch. Alright, so dinner today was this sweet chili fried tofu with some noodles and stir fry. All pretty much ingredients I got in the clearance, apart from like a few bits and pieces, so relatively cheap meal. I've made 8 portions of it. You see 6 here because me and the Martian have actually already had a portion each. Believe it or not, this is about 400 calories, so not too bad, and it's a decent-ish portion. I mean, I tend not to eat like huge portions of things usually anyway. I'm going to add maybe an extra 100 to what I've had the day, just because I've obviously had like taste test things while I've been cooking them, so 100 is probably going to be a bit of an exaggeration, but let's just say 100 extra, so I have room for maybe a protein shake. I don't have my tripod set up, and I just want to do this quickly, so we're freestanding. not long finished my steps, went out for a little bit, done everything else, and yep, revised the board. I've changed some of the other exercises a little later. I've just changed the order of them, so I'm going to be doing weights on Friday and body weight exercise on Saturday rather than the other way around, and then unless I change it again, we're going to do the HIIT exercise on Sunday as well. But, yeah, quite looking forward to doing this tomorrow. What's great about the HIIT exercises, of course, is that they can be like, high intensity but quite fast. So as long as I don't like sleep in or anything, I should get this done pretty quickly, and may even have time to throw in something else, like maybe 20 minutes of cardio or at least my rehab exercises. So that'll be fun. Everything else is going to be more or less the same. In terms of food, let's do the flippy thing. I think I call it the flippy thing because I I move around the preview screen. So yeah, I had it's like tofu stir fry dish. That was 400 calories, say 500 because I did have a little bit extras like taste testing and other things. Had a protein shake after that, though I didn't use the full amount I would usually use for ingredients, so it's a bit smaller. That totals off very roughly, totals off to around about 1900 calories. So yeah, just on the very limit of the target there. Yeah, it's pretty late now. Won't be having anything else, won't be doing any more exercise. In fact, I'm going to be showering and probably getting to bed soon, because one of the things I haven't worked on during this whole thing, which I really should work on, is sleeping a bit more, trying to get at least 7 hours. So I'm going to try and settle down a bit sooner tonight, and then get up nice and early for the HIIT exercise. Alright, much better weight this morning. I think probably just a couple of days of eating well and doing my exercise probably helped clear a lot of what was lying on me to begin with. Who knows, I'm not a health expert, nutritionist, or whatever. So today's Wednesday, so this is the first morning of me doing the HIIT exercises. So I'll just go around. So yeah, I've done those. For the first half I wasn't actually counting how many motions I was doing, and then sort of remembered for the second half. So 67 mountain climbers, 20 I don't know what you call them, like from the ground to the air with the kettlebells. It's in a previous video, I'll show them here. Push-ups, 25, kettlebells, 20. Oh, I forgot to put the last one on, but that was 20 as well. So that's done. And it's not as early as perhaps I would have liked, but it is still early enough for me to squeeze in the cardio, 20 minutes cardio, so I'm doing that now as well before work starts, and then that just leaves me with rehab and steps. So even though it's high intensity, it does feel like I'm doing less than usual, but we'll see how it pans out. Probably do my, well, I'll be doing steps throughout the day. And rehab, I'm probably going to do a little bit of it now, and then maybe a little, finish it off on my next break, and then, apart from steps, I'm totally done for the day, so that's something. I've got about, 18 minutes maybe left of this cycling. Gonna get my computer ready for work and then just have a very quick shower. But, no, I quite like this. I hope this all works out as part of the exercise plans. I like getting shit done early. Anyway, I'm gonna continue with this. I'm gonna do some Duolingo and watch something about mukbangers. Kind of anti-inspiration. Alright, I'm getting around to starting work. I've done 20 minutes of cardio on the bike. I've done like the 17 minutes or so HIIT. Had a quick shower, which I don't usually have first thing in the morning. I tend to have them a bit later on. And yeah, I'm finally eating my sausage sandwich, 350 calories. And eventually had a drink of water. I really should have drunk more water this morning. Had one of my multivitamin there just before I showered. Alright, I gotta get on with work, but do you know what? Barring steps and some physio, it's kind of nice to have most of the day's exercise done. You get up a bit more bright and early. It's a little bit of a rush now. I'm sort of doing things while I'm holding this camera off screen. But, you know, maybe if I got up maybe 10-20 minutes earlier to get started, I'd probably be a bit more relaxed right now and get a bit more done. But, hey-ho, here we go. Alright, I have my pasta bag, 170 calories. And I've got my watch on, so on my breaks and lunch I'm just going to be doing some steps indoors. There's a possibility maybe going out for a meal later tonight. I know it sounds like I've went for one a few days ago. Kind of did. It's because I have a family visiting in the area, so keep sort of meeting up. I'll let you know if we do that, but just in case, I am going to maybe have a little bit less throughout the day and then obviously not have anything after work until, like, I know either for definite I'm going out for a meal or, you know, if I need to quickly heat up the tofu or something. Anyway, let's go on with eating in steps. Right, since I've already done my cardio today, before lunch I'm just doing some of my steps indoors. That's about it. Also, just having my oats as well while doing this. Just probably continue to do steps for lunch and then maybe finish off my physio. Probably do a few more steps on next break and then heading out for a meal. And then after that meal this evening, we'll be doing more steps just to hit target. So, hey! Yes, I am going to be doing a little bit of reading while stepping. It kind of reminds me of like years and years ago when I first started going to a gym. It was up in another Northumbrian town. I had like it wasn't a Kindle, it was another e-reader. It was a Kobo. And I think it was the first time reading The White Spider. I got like so into it that at the gym, I would go on the cross trainer, put the Kobo like on the display, just biggest text, and I would read while on the cross trainer for like 40 minutes. So doing something a bit similar now, though this is a bit harder because I am kind of bouncing a bit, but I do want to get through this book. Just a random interjection. Alright, just a very quick conclusion to the day. So, I haven't actually done all my rehab exercises, and though I do have time to do them, I think I'm just going to focus on going to bed and then, you know, do a bit better tomorrow. I've done my 20 minutes of cardio earlier, I've done 20,000 steps a day, and I did my HIIT exercises. Tomorrow is rest day, so that's just going to be extra steps and more cardio. And rehab, like try to do a bit better and keep up the rehab. Reason I'm just not going to do it now is it is getting late and sleep really is important, and I think I'm actually really trying to recognize it now. Like, I slept a bit more the previous night and I felt a lot better today. So I'm actually just going to go to bed, to be honest. Conclusions in terms of food. Well, the stuff I kind of prepared myself came to around 1,070 calories, which wasn't bad, but then we did go out for a meal. I'll see if I can maybe do a quick estimation when I'm editing this, but with Frankie and Benny's, had like a starter, which was like 3 bruschettas. My main was like a meatball sub with fries, so definitely not health food. But since then as well, I've had a couple of pieces of fruit. I've had like a little bit of pineapple and like half a mango. So that's probably all pretty bad overall, but again, it was a family meal, and I'm just going to make that my treat this week, so I'm not going to have anything else on like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, which is like going to be that bad for me, so hopefully it all balances out. So back to tomorrow, where we're back on plan, and fortunately I've already prepared like the tofu and things, so I don't really have to cook anything, I just have to heat some stuff up. Yeah, I need to sleep, so good night. Alright, 85.3, so the same as yesterday, but considering went out for like a large meal and ate relatively late, not bad. It's a rest day. What I'm going to do is actually go for a quick jog, because I did some cardio yesterday morning and felt pretty good, and I think I might just do a bit of cardio this morning as well. So I'm going to go maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, pushing it, and then quick shower, get ready, go to work. Oh, that was just a little quick experiment in water weight there. I did my 40-minute jogging. I didn't take any liquids or eat anything beforehand, which definitely not. Liquids definitely isn't recommended to go without those. But I was in a bit of a hurry and still am, so I'm just going to make this quick. I was quite near my house as well, so if I did need fluids, I just had to jump right in. Did about 40 minutes, just over. There was less than a minute sort of pause in between for me to run back into the house, switch on the oven to prepare breakfast, and then like head back out and continue the circuit. But yeah, lose like 0.3. Alright, was it 0.3? No, lose 0.3 kilograms just in like water. So yeah. Body's crazy like that. I'm not going to count them as like the proper weight, obviously, but it's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go eat and shower and start work. Sausage sandwich for breakfast. Gotta start work now. I'm on my first break, so I'm just having my 170 calorie pasta bake and having another hot drink. Do you know what? I don't know what it is. Something about early morning physio just really seems to work for me. I feel like kind of energized and kind of raring to go, so I might just try and do that all the time. Just get up slightly earlier, like do whatever other exercise I have to do. Like tomorrow I'm on weights, and if I get up a little earlier, try and do my 20-minute cardio as well. Cardio, not physio. That's what I meant. Cardio. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I'm just gonna try and do that all the time now. Plus, it means I get more of my exercise done earlier in the day, and it's the way it should be. Alright, so I'm just doing my steps on lunch since I already did cardio this morning. I am having my oats as well right here. So those are about 250. I'll have my soup on my next break. Apart from that, I did have a couple of skinny cookies earlier, so that was like just add another 100 calories. Put a bit of extra milk and things today, so let's just say 20 for the sake of it. But, yep, I'm just gonna... Sorry. This is actually a terrible angle. It's because I've had to put it down. I'm just going to do some Duolingo now, finish my oats, do a few more steps. I'm currently on just over 7,000. Alright, so it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. I've already had my main dinner, which was the some more of the fried tofu and noodles. Just because I was that hungry. There's a good chance I'm going to regret that decision because I don't really have much else in the way of solid food to have for the rest of the day. There's like half a banana I've set aside and a protein shake, but that's about it. See how it goes. I've still got 20,000 steps left to do, because I've done 10,000 already. And my rehab exercises, but that's about it, so I guess I'll get on with stepping. Alright, let's close off this Thursday. I am really tired. After work, did some cleaning and things, and then went on some pretty like long walks around, just shopping, and we just did a bit of like late night shopping at one of the places that's open till like midnight, and yeah, I'm shattered. It's probably possibly to do with like jogging earlier on, having the earlier morning, and anyway, let's just get on with this. Now, I did not actually hit my 30,000 steps today. I hit 25, and then kind of by the time I realized I wasn't really going to have time to finish it off, and this was on the way back. At least I did like 40 minutes cumulative cardio this morning, and did at least 25,000 steps, so that was something. I haven't done my rehab physio. I'm going to do that right now. That'll only take about 10 minutes, so that's fine. Let's just round up the food. So yeah, did somewhat regret having the tofu as early as I did, because I have gotten hungry afterwards. I've also had a banana, 90 calories, protein shake 192. There was this Quorn vegetarian like pepperoni. that we got on clearance. I've had a bit of that, about 60 calories worth. Had that much later on this evening. And then within the last hour, just because I was quite thirsty and a little low on energy and didn't have a drink with me, I picked up this from like the shop that we were at, and this comes to about 50 calories, so add that on as well. So yeah, I'm having calories a bit later than I should, but I just really needed it. And God, once I've done this rehab, I need to do a couple of pet-related things, just feed a couple of the animals, and then I'm just heading straight to bed. Plan to get up early again. It's weights tomorrow, so I want to do my weights in the morning as usual, and I also want to fit in my 20 minutes of cardio as well before work, because I'm just really... I really feel good about that, getting a huge bulk of the exercise done and then showering in the morning. So I'm going to just try and keep that up from now on, but yeah, I got to do my rehab, and got to feed a giant African land snail and a praying mantis, and then I'm going to sleep. Good night. That's really weird, being the same weight 3 days in a row. Like, it's not even went up a bit, it's just stayed the same. Might have something to do with, like, the snacking I had a little bit later last night, but, weird. Yeah, I was up slightly later than I was planning to be, so as soon as I'd done the weighing stuff there, I've immediately jumped on my weights. I've done them now. I've got just under half an hour before I need to start work. I've already got my work stuff set up, just so I can jump straight on as soon as I'm ready. I've done my 20 minutes of cardio now on the exercise bike. I'll do my finger exercises while I'm here as well. Some of my physio. And yeah, that's that done. Let's keep going. While we were out doing our late shopping last night, we got these brioche buns which were in clearance, so I'm having for breakfast. It's probably going to add about another 50 calories. Let's just say another 50, it's probably a little bit less, just to my sausage sandwich, but it's what I'm having this morning. Some of the stuff I have had on 1 hour breaks and lunch were these little sandwiches. I use like the Warburton's Thins. I use some slices of liver sausage and some hummus. They've come to like 245 roughly each, and I've had 2 of those, so we'll add that to the count. Kind of realizing at this point I'm on like 1,170 calories, and it's only a little bit after midday, so I'm going to have to actually be careful. Coincidentally, on my lunch, while I've been doing a few steps, I was watching a video on nutrition, and it kind of reminded me of the whole thing about, like empty carbs and stuff, and how those sandwiches, despite delicious and not like super calorie heavy, though not great, aren't particularly filling, so I'm going to have some fibre, so I've put some of these malted wheats aside. Although these are somewhat refined as well, they do have some fibre, so I'm just going to snack on a few of these throughout the rest of the day just to keep it low, and then I got my pre-prepared meal later on. I've got some tofu, which I'm going to have a bit later. I've got a little bit of spare, so maybe a protein shake, see what it is. Maybe a Skinny Whip bar as well, just to throw on. But, yeah, well, I'm back at work in under 5 minutes, so let's do a few more steps and then get ready to work again. Alright, I've finished work. I'm just doing my steps now because I kind of want to make up for the 5,000 I missed yesterday, so I'm going to try and maybe do another 25,000, but mostly indoors. I'm on like 3,700 right now. My food target of the day, dropped a pen. My food target of the day is going to be a little bit above, like the sort of upper edge of my target's 1,900 calories. It's going to be 2,000, about 2,080. I have had a bit of snacking in between. It was mostly like my lunch and break because I had those sandwiches, which were tasty, but the calorie to like nutrition and fullness ratio was just way off. Like, after having them, I was still pretty hungry, so I've like snacked. I've tried to snack a bit better. I haven't had a skinny whip. I've just had what do you call them? I had a load of those like oats, bran cereals, like wheat. Hello, those like wheat cereal bits, like measured them out and just been like eating those, which honestly not a bad snack. I might go buy some cereal, like maybe some bran flakes. I quite like those, or maybe some of the healthier stuff, to be honest. And just use those for snacks actually, because I quite like them, and they are kind of filling. But I've also had a couple of fried eggs, so I'll add that on as well. I've got one thing left to eat tonight, and that's going to be my fried tofu. So that will be like another 400 calories on top of that. So yeah, total off, imagine, so as long as I don't have like anything really more than that, it's going to top off like 2,080 calories. So above my target, still not massively bad, but I think through watching some stuff recently on YouTube and like doing a little bit of research and kind of reviewing my own food, I can kind of really see where I can improve some stuff in terms of feeling like satisfied with what I am eating. So I am going to get some more protein stuff. Fortunately, I'm a fan of poultry and eggs, so that's kind of cool. And get some more fibers as well. Like I might actually run over the shop to like get some bran and some other things just to help with my fiber levels, and yeah, just try and eat that more as a snack. One thing that has seemed to help for the last week when I've been having it is having my oats for lunch, which I wouldn't necessarily thought of a lunch meal, but I've actually been feeling like pretty satisfied after eating that, and then saving the soup portion for later, so I'll probably keep doing that as well. But anyway, babbling again, I have like the last 2 weeks of videos to edit because, you know, I'm behind on them, so I'm going to work on those tonight after I've done the steps, maybe a little bit while stepping. And yeah, I've pretty much done exercise. It's just steps in my physio I've got left to do today. Right, we'll catch up later. Alright, yep, done everything today. 25,000 steps, weights, rehab, cardio. Food? Yeah, just over 2,000, so a little above target, but yeah, managed to not really eat anything else after when I said I would, and now I need to go to bed. Okay, 84.6 and no water weight experiment this time. Yeah, it's like another new low weight in a while, so I'm pleased. Today's exercises are body weight exercises. Would kind of like to get these done in the morning, but there's also a place I want to head to, like a shop, and I was thinking of walking there, which could like potentially take a couple of hours, so I don't know, I might like get ready and just start off doing that since it'll take a while, and then maybe do it. I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna maybe give it a couple of hours. Fuck it, nah, I'll get out of the way. I'm gonna do the body exercises first, then do the walking, and then by that, once I've done the walking and the shopping, like all my stuff today's been done, so yeah, happy Saturday. Alright, before I do weigh or anything else this morning, I should probably go over what happened last night. Yeah, so despite, God, I can barely even say that the day started off too well, because, you know, yeah, breakfast was fine and all. You know, I had some of the pre-prepared food for like around lunchtime, but then I fucking had another really shitty day for like laziness and food. I fell asleep like quite early. I had like very few hours sleep from the night before, and I just didn't have the energy to do anything, and I will admit right now, I ended up getting takeout foods, so I don't even know what the total calorie count was yesterday, so it's probably not even worth fucking bringing up. I mean, I didn't even keep it all down as well, that's the thing. Usually what happens when I fucking order a lot of junk food, I realise, oh shit, my eyes definitely were bigger in my stomach because I can't even fucking eat all this. So that was absolute horseshit. I need to stop doing that. I was on the sort of video I was watching recently about appetite and habits. One of the big ones they did highlight was like lack of sleep and like proper rest can make you like crave. That's probably true because I seem to fuck up mostly on the weekends. And what happens with those is often Friday night I'm up like extra late thinking, oh, it's fine, I don't have to be at work tomorrow. But then I feel bad about sleeping in, so I get up like way earlier. Well, not earlier than usual, just, you know, I get up early. I don't sleep later to sort of account for the, you know, the night before, whatever, you know what I mean. So I was exhausted yesterday. I was kind of drifting in and out of consciousness, just had a really lazy day and ate absolute shite. So I've ruined my diet for yesterday at least. And then it got really late and I started just feeling so bad about everything that I just fucking pushed myself to it. I did these around like 10 and 11 last night. In fact, the last thing I did was probably the cardio. I finished that in the early hours of this morning. So, yeah, and bodyweight exercises, they're especially not easy when you have a lot of additional body weight in the form of food lying on your stomach. So, that wasn't fun. Just thought I'd quickly round up last night. Now I've got to weigh myself this morning. It's not going to be good. Right, that's supposed to be an 85, but I'm not very good at writing. But no, 85, honestly, that could have been much worse, considering the state of yesterday's eating. So, yeah, not too displeased. I mean, I'm unhappy that I went up a bit, and I'm unhappy that I failed on my good eating yesterday, but could have been worse. Now it's Sunday, so it's a HIT day, and I'm going to do that now. I'm up quite late. Just because I didn't want to repeat of fucking yesterday, being a zombie all day, making me more inclined to just, you know, graze and not be active at all. So, let's get this hit out the way first. I'm going to do maybe, do like a quick, maybe 20 minutes of cardio on the exercise bike. And then I'm going to make that long trip to the shops I was supposed to do yesterday and didn't get around to. So, yeah, let's get the training done early. Alright, breakfast kind of. I'm having 2 muffins that I made with egg and plus an additional egg on the side. This honestly rounds out to about, it's kind of an approximate, it's going to round out to about $6.50. So it's actually not too bad. I mean, it would be heavy for a breakfast, but the fact that it's, you know, afternoon, not really. So I'm just going to eat this and then start making my way out. Alright, just having some oats with a little bit of honey before I head out, just for some energy. Alright, here's my dinner today, just microwaved kippers. That's it. About 490 calories, so that's actually not too bad. I've just come in from shopping. I have had like some different snacks throughout the day, so this isn't too bad. If I have anything else later, I might have a bit of like chicken. I do have some cooking right now, and I'm about to do some food prep, so yeah, we'll see. Among the snacks I've had is a Crispella, which was 177 calories. I also had a bag of crisps. Not sure exactly what those were, but I have wrote that down. We'll add it all up after. Yeah, so doing an absolute shit ton of food prep. We got mushroom and leek risotto. We've got like chicken and mushroom tandoori curry, and I'm just boiling the bones from that chicken. Just so they don't go to waste. I'm going to snack on these a little bit later because I have a feeling I might still get a little bit hungry. Not sure how many calories that's going to be. Honestly, not that much. There's only a few scraps of meat on there, and I'm just going to boil them up and have them that way. But, it's a lot of work to do on a Sunday evening when I'd rather be relaxing, but it saves me having to do it later. The only other thing I'll have to do is like maybe make some portions of rice when I'm going to be eating this. But, I should get a few meals on this, out of this, at least 16 I'd say. Alright, I'm going to pretty much have a quick shower and go to bed. This is what we've done this week, so hell of a lot better than the last 2 weeks. This is specifically the days. Food-wise, don't usually show my scratchy little notebook, but here we are. Total calories, 1,930-ish. I did have a little bit of a fruit smoothie. I was making it for someone else though, and I just basically had a bit of a taste just to see what it was like. So no idea how many calories are in that. So I might be a little bit over target, but there we go. I have to go to bed, and then let's see if we can have another good week.